When?
Okay, friends, here's the story. Today is May 1st, 2011, and in 1929, Tanya and Marshall South homesteaded a mountain, and we're here on that mountain today. The thing about Marshall was he came from Australia, but his dad was American. So being born in Australia and having a father that's American made him an American citizen. Tanya came from Russia, and she worked for the Self-Realization Fellowship. They met and fell in love when they were incredibly young. And they homesteaded this area up here in 1929 to around 1950s in that area. And they had 3 children. The children were born in Oceanside, but came back to the mountain and were raised here. Champ, come here, you little rascal. When they came back and lived here, the experiment was called Experiment in Living. But it wasn't really an experiment in living. What it was about was, instead of sitting in soup lines and begging for food, Marshall, being an author, wrote stories that were published in the Desert magazine. And when I was like 4 to 9 years old, a kid raised in Connecticut, I would read the articles that he and Tanya wrote and were published in the Desert magazine. And what they did was give me some direction for living my life autonomously and not through other people. So I've always myself been a person who lives from the inside out, even though I was born into a social system that wanted to control me and to run my life. So this is the place up here. How are we doing on time? We're okay? My friend Kelly is videotaping this, so this will be on air in a couple of days. To my left is the bed where Tanya and Marshall, this was their bedroom. Behind me is the walls. This is part of their home. My friend Scott standing to my left. And then Linda and Bob are over there investigating the cisterns that were built to hold the water, because when it wasn't raining up here, they had to carry the water up. So you'd like to say anything, Scott?
No, it's good to be back.
Okay. Scott's our guide, and without him, I wouldn't be up here. I'm very grateful to be here, and I hope you love the song. It's called Peanuts and Scraps from Julian Mountains, and it's up on Ghost Mountain. Marshall called this Yucatepec in honor of the Yuckie Indians that lived up here for centuries. This is my dog Champ, so we're saying goodbye. Thanks, Kelly.